Okay, we're very wintry all of a sudden, and we're going to have
Abruptly.
another system here. I hesitate to call it a storm because it's the Clipper. It's kind of like in between, but
Okay,
several
little
inches
storm.
of snow. Yeah, you know my bar for storm is. Like, you remember when people sometimes had emailed in last winter and said, like, you're concerned, so now I'm concerned.
Oh, right.
So this is not one of those. This is,
No.
there will be some snow coming in Wednesday night into Thursday. There's the Clipper coming out of Canada. I explained this before, but we don't get the radar data. There is radar in Canada, of course, but it doesn't sync with our system. So there's probably snow on the north side of this that we just can't really see out there. All right, here's a look at the advisories. We've got winter weather advisory in the purple and then winter storm watch in the blue shaded area. And this is the area that's more likely to see 6 or more inches of snow. And again, this is kind of semantics within the National Weather Service, but that's why there's a different watch versus an advisory, even though it's the same system coming through. So it's quiet until then. Tonight's temperatures will be the same as the last 2 nights. I mean, we've been pinned in the mid to high teens along the coastline, single digits into the mountains for an hour or two. But tomorrow, first half of the day, actually looks pretty nice. A good deal of sunshine. Temperatures, freezing. It's not going to be warm, but the sun will really help. And then clouds quickly come in from west to east in the afternoon, and right around sunset, we start to break a couple of snow showers and maybe even a snow squall off. And I just want to be clear that during the evening commute tomorrow, I don't see widespread issues, but it wouldn't shock me if there were a couple snow showers or squalls kind of ill-timed here between 6 and 7 tomorrow evening. But it's more like 9 or 10 the snow shield fills in across the state. And it is 90% of the state, more really, 95% is snow. But along the coast, south wind, that water temperature, buoy offshore, still 49. And so that's going to lead to rain, cold rain along the coastline through much of the evening. It's not until early Thursday morning that we have a chance over southern and western coastline here in York and Cumberland County to change over to snow briefly. And I think down East Maine stays largely rain through this event. And so by Thursday morning, it's a bit of a rough commute, especially across central Maine and northern Maine. But this thing's out of here by 10 or 11, and we're in good shape after that. So our map hasn't changed since yesterday, which we like when that happens. We like it even more if that map is correct at the end of the day. Under an inch along the coast with largely rain but some snow mixing in. 1 to 3 inches inland, 3 to 5 in the foothills and mountains, then 5 to 8 Greenville, Presque Isle to about Holton. Friday, after this system comes through, is going to be slightly offensive to your senses. It's going to be wind speeds of 40 miles an hour or so, gusts, plus temperatures in the 20s will make the wind chills feel like they're in the single digits in the middle of the day, and in the mountains below 0. So if you're thinking about skiing, fresh snow on Thursday, tempting, I get it. But 2 things, wind holds maybe, and the other is your face. So anyways, it looks cold over the weekend, a couple snow showers around, nothing major, just kind of flitting around there. It does get warmer next week, 40s, maybe even 50s. That will likely come with rain by mid next week. So we keep her on our toes all the time,
Yeah, changing quickly again.
Not consistently. And that's actually been the hallmark of our last couple of winters. We've had snow. We don't keep it.
Just comes and goes.
Yeah, we don't keep it.
All right, Keith, thank you.